So I challenged my wife a number of years ago, because when it comes to the matter of finance, if you don't sort it out, destiny prosecution will be very complicated. And so I challenged her. I said, God's hand is on your life as it is upon my life. I know it's traditional mindset that the man is provider, right? And so the woman doesn't need to worry too much. Is that correct? Yeah. So as long as things are happening in the man's life, we're cool. But I refuse to believe that it was normal that certain volumes was not coming in her direction, especially because she's a ministry gift and a blessing. If you're not a blessing, you can say, okay, there's no reason for the people to communicate to you. Paul said, as you communicate spiritual things, people communicate in carnal things, right? And so, in fact, he said, don't I have the right to demand? Because once you've committed to spiritual things, you should. It is how it's supposed to be. Those that, minister at the altar should live from the altar. That's what God said. So you are blessing lives. People are blessed all over the world. It's not normal that nobody just reaches out and says, Madam, you've blessed my life, take. But she won't feel that pressure as long as... Are you following what I'm saying? Yeah, so we can just keep going like that and we'll be all right. God will be blessing. That's why I said some children don't know there is problem. Because some of your parents have labored entered into their rest. So you don't know yet. Because of certain time clocks, you're not conscious of the things you should be conscious of, and sorting out the things you should be sorting out now, early enough. So I shared that to her, and then she intentionally engaged it and said, this thing must stop. And then one of those nights, I don't know how long it took. How long did it take? One of those nights, she has an encounter. You remember? One of those nights, she has an encounter, and she's sitting inside a vehicle, and sitting beside an old woman, right? A young person, okay. And why are you laughing? How many things will I keep in my head? So anyways, a young woman sitting beside her and said, what's your name? She said, my name is Aini. That's what she heard. So she woke up and she's a prophetic dreamer. Celebrate grace, celebrate grace. So they usually speak to her in all those codes. She will come online, she will check. One time she had veil rose. And then it's me, she'll be asking for interpretation of some very interesting, I thought I have capacity to understand dream until I said, your own dreams, God will help me. So she thought it was one of those maybe Greek names or whatever name. So she went online and then she was browsing for Aini. She didn't see any Aini. Okay, you were repeating it. Aini. So he realized, I said, it's Yoruba. Aini means I don't have. Lack. I'm feeling like my father right now. Anyways, she dealt with the matter, and the rest is history. Celebrate Jesus. Which areas of your life look like they are out of order? Write it out.